Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence and today I'm going to show you how to make a school cheese and tomato tart. So as I show you how, please sit back, relax with a cup of tea in hand, putting those feet up too, and enjoy this episode. And don't forget to subscribe. Several nostalgic British school dishes have featured on this channel. Dishes that we've revived and have reimagined. In this episode, we'll be continuing in the aforementioned manner by perfecting a classic vegetarian school meal dish that most will recognize instantly. This is a school cheese and tomato tart, and today you'll be shown how to perfect it in a few simple steps before a session of tasting at the end. So now, with the introductions made and your interest peaking, please allow me to introduce the ingredients to you. For today's Brilliantly British cheese and tomato tart, you will need some butter, some milk, some red Leicester cheese, some plain white flour, some eggs, and some tomatoes, followed by a welcomed addition of salt and pepper to avoid the occurrence of bland food, and that is all you will need for today's Brilliantly British cheese and tomato tart. But before you get started, before you do anything at all, please switch on your kettle, brew yourself a nice cup of hot tea so that you can sip on that whilst you bake. To begin preparing this nostalgic dish in a food processor, or in my case a bowl, combine flour and butter until homogeneous and sand-like in appearance. Then seasoning with salt, with the addition of just enough cold water to bring the ingredients together to form a dough, proceeding thereafter by rolling the dough out on a well-floured surface until large enough to comfortably blanket your tart pan. Then, having neatly tucked the pastry in, trim away any excesses, prick the sides with a fork to allow the steam to escape before resting it in your fridge for 30 minutes or better still an hour, using the time whilst you wait to browse through some Brilliantly British content with a tea at hand. Moments later, with the tart well and truly rested, cover it with baking paper and foil, weighing things down with baking beans or rice in my case, before blind baking for a short period of time as you prepare the filling. For the filling, in a bowl combine your eggs with whole milk, salt and pepper before setting aside, and then with the tart base having sufficiently blind baked, uncover and bake for another 15-minute long stint as you relax and enjoy yet more content from the channel, making sure of course to like and subscribe. Thank you. After a second stint of baking, leave the tart base to cool down to room temperature, and thereafter blanket with freshly grated cheese, followed by the pouring in of your liquid filling and a scattering of freshly chopped tomatoes before baking in your oven. Once ready, the smell of cheese should fill your kitchen, and we advise leaving the tart to cool for at least 30 minutes before slicing. So now, with a warm cheese and tomato tart made and your interest peaking, I think it's time for tasting. Are you ready? Are you steady? 3, 2, 1. Right there. Wow, that is my childhood. It's so light because it's been barely held together by the eggs, the relatively low egg concentration. It's so light and fluffy and delicate, and it just the filling, that is, just melts on the tongue. The pastry is crisp, but the cheese flavor as well has infused, it's permeated this milk egg mixture, and it's lovely. And then you've got the lovely fresh tomato going through it, which cleans the palate and prepares you for another slice. It is delicious, it is nostalgic, and on its own you can easily enjoy several slices of it, but in British schools it was served with chips, baked beans, controversially, or you can enjoy it with a lovely, nice, fresh salad. So look, with all of that being said, Go out, please, get the few simple ingredients, make this cheese and tomato tart because it is definitely worth it and it is very easy to make indeed. So please, please, please go out, get the ingredients, please. Thank you all for allowing me to show you how to make a school cheese and tomato tart. Knowing that you loved this episode, don't forget to click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so that you don't miss any of our new releases. Tell everyone you know, and I mean everyone, that you know about the Brilliantly British food on this channel, and follow us on all of the social media platforms that this channel is on, and I will see you